Right, so I missed the actual flooding probably like by an hour or two, because it just stopped raining like an hour or two ago, and it was coming down pretty good, but I went ahead and left anyways to try and see how bad or good the flooding was, and it's pretty good. I'm at the bridge that I was at on the last video, and it's just like a couple inches under the bridge. I mean, it definitely got up to the bridge last night, because it looks worse. I'll flip the camera around. All right, so you can see all this mud, and this is literally just silt, all silt. Whoops, finger on the camera. This is bad, yeah. You see all the trash that gets washed up. Like, if it started raining good, this thing would just get flooded again. But yeah, water was definitely not that high yesterday. It's almost starting to flow out of this creek and just into that little lake, which is basically just more water storage and drain off. But yeah, like, this is what makes this creek not navigable right now, because you would just get murdered trying to go under this bridge. But yeah, so yeah, yesterday when we were out here, as you can see, the trees are covered, and those are about on the edge. You can see the water has risen up over the edge and onto what would be, well, let's see, what would be grass, but is now just waterfront. So it's definitely been worse than this. Like, I came out here and I've seen this bridge just like gushing with water across it, and water just spilling over into that lake. But yeah, and this is of course beautiful. Like, look at all this trash. That's just what's in the waterways now. The battery. But yeah, I'm gonna go see what else I can go find real quick. And my truck's over there, parked on the side. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in the mud, but I've got decent tires and I don't have four-wheel drive, so we'll go get that out and then go look around a little bit more, because this is fun for me. This is what I do when it floods for 1 or 2 weeks out of every year. Just go play. I don't think I can call myself a Texan without getting a little bit of money. Whoops. That was an accident. I did not mean to go off-road there, you guys. That was completely an accident. I definitely shouldn't have accidentally done that. Let's go see what else we can find, because this is super fun. Damn, dude, that dude's car got fucked up. That's the second fucking sedan I've seen with a fucked up tire and a fucked up car. I wonder if that like just happened with the rain. That's probably what you get for driving on the highways in Dallas during bad weather like this. Let's see if this is still blocked off. Those drainage ditches are pretty full. Yeah, definitely worse than before. That is still blocked off. I don't think it's flooded. I still do want to go check it though. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it, because that's where we were last time. We're gonna see the difference from waiting like 5 hours and waiting like 2 hours. Maybe I waited more than 5 hours. No, it's probably the difference of like 5 to 6 hours versus like 1 to 2 hours. Do this the legal way. Fucking back up into a fucking two-way road. truck. God damn. Looks like someone else didn't obey the blocks. They just went around. Is that flooded? Yeah, it's flooded. He wants to do the same thing, but he's too embarrassed to get out of his truck and film himself filming things. And again, should have brought the fucking gimbal. Oh yeah, this is way better than yesterday. This is at least a foot higher. Or 2 days ago, actually. It was 2 days ago. Yeah, because look, you can't even see the tops of the concrete blocks there. There you go. Much better. Much better. And the thing is, this isn't that bad because we've seen it go up out of this creek and onto those roadways there. So this still is not that bad. If I'd have been out here a few hours ago, we might have gotten to see that. Probably not. But that is what those blocks on the other side of that hill are for, to block that off. I want to see how good it looks over here though. You can see how close it is to being up on that part. Oh, it definitely got up there last night though. Yeah, you can tell. It was up here last night. It was up to this point. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's looking good. See? If I would have been out here while it was still coming down the midst of it, because it was raining like since 5 a.m. till like 11 a.m. So 5 to 10 maybe. But if I would have been out here at like, was it 5 to 10? It was more like, was it 7 to 10? Yeah, if I'd have been out here while it was still raining though, this would have been all covered up. As you can see where those leaves are, where it actually, where it deposits everything from, basically you can see all that stuff floating by. But yeah, fun. Don't fall in. See, that could be me. Where's it? Oh, it got pulled over, pulled under by undertow. See? You gotta know these things, people. Otherwise you drown. I guess it'd be interesting to go look at the creek where I collect the Plains killifish. See how turbid that is. You know what, that's what we'll go ahead and do next. We'll make it about fish still. So in here, the only fish I've ever really seen are koi and goldfish. And that's because somebody has released them. There's like, there's at least one goldfish and one big yellow koi in here. I think there's a white koi as well. There's probably an orange koi, not a goldfish, but yeah, that's all I've ever seen in here. I know there's gar in here. Actually, yeah, I've caught a gar after a flood. He was basically trying to swim up a drain pipe in like 2 inches of water. I caught him and threw him back in the water. But there are gar in here, bass and crappie and all that as well. But yeah, let's go look at where I collect the Plains killifish, because that would be pretty interesting to see what kind of situation they're in right now. I have people honking at me likely. Alright, we're going to skip to the Plains killifish part. Alright, so this is where I caught actually some of the first killies, just up to the left. But pretty steep little hill right here. Yeah, I don't know if I can walk across that. If I brought the rain boots, maybe. Yeah, I think that would be pretty bad. But they're normally like right in that area, and they're also normally right in here. I would be willing to bet my rainbow tank that what they're doing right now is basically wedging themselves into the rocks where they actually normally sleep at night. Once it gets dark, they kind of burrow down and hide into all the tiny little rock crevices. And I'd be willing to bet that's where they're at right now, just in the rock crevices, waiting this out. Otherwise, they're gonna get washed away, you know, and put into a new little part of the river system without their big school, because they do prefer to school in groups. I don't know if I can get across this. Maybe I can. Oh no, that's starting to get like It's not in my boots yet. These are waterproof. As long as I don't go over the edge, I can get across. And as long as I don't drop this phone, that would be so horrible. Oh, and like also don't fall off. Can I cross this? I don't want to cross it because that means I gotta cross it again. Screw that, that's a bad idea. If I'd brought the rain boots, I could have crossed that. A little bit of wet foot. Not bad though. And again, this is normally like a 6-inch to a 2-foot creek. That's probably at 2 to 4 foot now, depending on where you go. But yeah, we're gonna head to the other spot where I collect them, which should have another good shot. All right, so this is where I normally come to get the Plains killifish. And it's actually not that bad. That's, you know, normally it's very calm and clear, but that's not that bad. They normally hang out in schools in that little trench there. And I've caught a few in that trench as well. But yeah, it's not that bad. I've seen this way higher, but it's just gonna get calmer and calmer as the day goes on. Let's go down there. Oh shit. We used to climb up this all the time. I'm not sure if I can do that anymore. Oh my god, nah. I don't know if I can do that. Too slick. I'll have to take off my shoes. But yeah. That actually right there, that little spot right there where my finger was just pointed at, is where I caught quite a few killifish on my last wild collecting video. That, and it's just focusing on my finger. That right there was like where I did the end of the video as it was getting dark. So again, there's a bunch of rocks right there, and just throughout this, they're likely just embedded into those rock crevices, waiting it out. And this definitely is not very bad right now. They could swim in this freely, but it gets way worse than this. I've seen, you know, like 2-foot rollers in here during like heavy rainstorms. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Just like a quick update on where the Plains killies come from while it's raining, and a little bit better floods. With the sun the way it is right now, I don't think we're gonna get any more rain for February. Maybe again in March, but I think we're done for February. Alright, so I almost missed this because I only looked on that side of the lake. But we've clear flooded over and out of the lake and through this parking lot. So the creek runs behind all of those trees, and then it kind of zigzags through. It gets kind of narrow through there in a lot of places, and then it opens back up once you get over there because it has to go around everything. But so basically the water has flooded up over the lake and taken a shortcut through these floodplains over to that area over there, which is you can see it's clear over everything. So basically back over to that area, which is where the creek widens out again and allows for proper drainage. But yeah, this is why they block everything off, because that right there, it's so sweet. Oh, I love seeing it. That would so suck if you had like your car parked down here at night. Look, there's a great heron. He's literally trying to fish. That's probably a good spot for him. Huh. See, I can't see my phone because of the glare. Let's zoom in on him. Yeah. It's probably a horrible shot because it's all digital zoom. But yeah, I really wish I would have brought the waders, because then I could actually get into this and see like how deep it is. I mean, my boots are a good foot tall, if not more, at least 14 inches, and I'm about to be submerged, and I'm not even in like the deepest part right there. So that's like a good 2 foot just through the parking lot. And then over through there, like a kayak would be so freaking fun. Just launch it right there and just go down and around. But yeah, there's people watching me right now. They probably think I'm weird talking to myself if they can hear me. Who am I kidding? I probably am. But yeah, that's awesome. Good to see a great heron trying to do a little bit of fishing in this flooding opportunistic hunter. But yeah, I think that's it for the video then. I'm really happy I swung by this way because I almost just completely missed this. That wind's probably getting bad. Like I said, that's probably it because of that bright sun and clear sky for rains and flooding here. So it's still not a bad flood situation. It's great for all the trees and the plants in these areas. That's why there's some extensive vegetation there. But yeah, that's it for the video and it for the flood season unless we get something else in March. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.